to come back and try and defend the Atlantic 10 title, and that's exactly what we want to do this year. We've got some good returning kids that are showing some early leadership, a nice freshman class, so we're always positive this time of year. We haven't had any races yet, so we're ready to go.
Well, it's another good season. We've got a good group of seniors that have taken over a good leadership role, another good freshman class, another large class, and so the dynamics of the team has definitely changed, but that's always a good thing. We're really looking forward to what we have created for ourselves. Our schedule has changed a little. We are very, very competitive in the fall season. Looking forward to the Terrier Invitational to see where we are. And as usual, everything is aiming towards getting us to have success at Atlantic 10s.
I think every year is a new team, so the expectations are always similar though. So replacing the kids that we lost, I mean every sport, every college coach has to do that. So our expectations are to replace them and move on. We don't rebuild, we reload.
I'd always try to raise your expectations each year. I mean, last year we dropped from third to fourth and in the final standings, and our goal is to get back to third. And we talked a lot in the beginning of the year as far as my goals and my expectations of the program, and it was all about a great variety of numbers and what we wanted to do. From the academic standpoint to the social, and then definitely in the pool, right from the number of workouts, yards, the number of turns, grade point average, dean's list, the number of dives, how many people we want on podiums, what we're trying to do, but it all comes down to trying to get us back with at least that number 3 on our shirts after A10s are over.
All the dual meets are tough. We got probably our toughest schedule we've ever faced. We've got starting off with Boston University, then Army. Binghamton's a good program. We're swimming Brown this year and Yale. So the fall semester is going to be a real challenge. My goal was to get competition for the kids. It's going to be very challenging for them through the first semester so that their racing skills are developed by the time we get to the championship. Our goal is to peak at Atlantic 10s. We'll do a little mini rest for the Terrier Invitational in November, but we're trying to get ready for peaking at the Atlantic 10 Conference Championships.
The dual meet schedule is important to me because we do a lot of preparation for Atlantic 10s and we do a lot of racing. The dual meets to me are not as important and don't hold as much weight as how we do at the end of the year. I don't really know if there's a team on our schedule that I would say is light or easy. In fact, I know we don't have one. We have our most competitive fall. BU is always great. Army had an incredible recruiting year. Binghamton comes in. We've had great meets going down to the wire with them. And then Brown, one of the Ivies, is a phenomenal team, which we picked up and really raised up our schedule here in the early fall. We go right into the Terrier Invitational, which we do actually give the athletes a little opportunity to rest a bit. But other than that, I mean, we're just going all fall with very, very competitive meets.
Over the summer, some of us stayed, practiced a little bit. A few of the seniors stayed, tried to practice with Bob as much as we could. Got a lot of dry land in. But since the school year started, I'm doing a lot of running, which is different from what we've ever done, and I feel like it's been working with breath control and stuff like that. It's something we've never done, so I feel like it's going to be good for us.
We've been doing a lot of running, which is not what we were doing last year, and we haven't been in the dry room yet, but we just did a nice introductory to get into it, hopefully working our upper body a little more and doing a lot of good work in the weight room. Like, the freshmen haven't lifted before ever, and so far they're doing well.
So we've been doing a lot of distance work, doing a lot of yards, training pretty hard, getting in the mornings, doing a lot of practicing.
We were working a lot of breath control, and it's preseason, so we're doing a lot of underwater work and stuff to get in shape generally. We've broken up into specific groups of the sprinters and the distance guys, so we're working that right now, and we're ready to go. It's exciting.
I think freestyle events right now are very deep in the middle and distance freestyle, and we're gonna, if you look at the championship format, the most events of freestyle events, so hopefully that's going to work into our strength. I'm really happy with all the freshmen right now. Brian Stiles and Kyle Vieira both had tremendous preseasons. Victor Karpinski, big strong kid, 6'5" sprinter, he's going to do well. Alessandro Brombrezzi from Arizona came in, real accomplished middle distance freestyler. So all those guys are looking like they're going to really provide some spark for the squad.
New guys are really buying into the program. They're doing a really good job listening to the upperclassmen, listening to Russ, really adjusting what they need to do from high school to get to here and compete.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm over in sprint lane, and a couple of the guys coming in, tall guys, 6'4", 6'5", a couple of sprinters. So there's a lot of potential there. I look forward to racing with them, racing against them. I think we got a good thing going.
Well, I think we've got we've got 9 swimming freshmen and 1 diver coming in, and so we have another large class. I think there's a couple individuals that are going to stand out right away. Rebecca Query from Ontario, Canada, backstroker Iammer is going to definitely fill a need for our backstroke events. Jocelyn Ewan from New Jersey, flyer, Iammer, breaststroker, freestyler. I mean, she's extremely versatile, so we're really looking forward to being able to put her in a variety of places. Katie Orr from New York is a middle distance freestyler, fits right in there. Mary Kate Cohen from Chelmsford, Mass. is going to be a very good breaststroker, sprint freestyler. So we've got all the different strokes covered, and so that's just not even half the class I've mentioned there. So we're really looking forward to seeing how that group really develops.
They're real good. They're a really strong class. We got a lot of diversity in the class with strokes, especially. A lot of good butterflyers, which we need, and backstrokers, and Bob did a great job recruiting some girls we really needed. And they're wicked nice. They're a great group of girls, personality-wise, too.
I think one of the big things is helping the freshmen. I mean, I think they have the respect of the returning teammates, and now it's just getting the freshmen involved. And the freshmen really hit the ground running. When we started, they just seemed to be right on board with what we were doing, and I really attribute that to the seniors and the upperclassmen to making sure that everybody's doing what they should. And we've had a great atmosphere for workouts. The team is working very hard, and I'm really pleased with how the whole chemistry of the team has come so far.
Great, it's a lot of fun, a lot of responsibility, which I thought was going to be really intimidating, but it's a lot more fun than anything. It's nice to have some of the girls look up to you and ask you questions, which I remember when I was a freshman, I did the same, and I thought the seniors were great. So I hope they just feel the same way about me.
The big thing that we're really trying to get focused on this year is having the whole team as one. A lot of times, sprinters and distance guys don't get along too well, but we're doing a really good job. The team's combining forces, and the atmosphere's through the roof. The attitude's great, so just want to keep positive, doing really well with that.
You know, I think it all starts with team culture. We got a great group of guys. Everybody's really buying into the program. Everybody's invested. Everybody's putting the work in. And it always translates at the end of the year. And the first step is next weekend, so see how it goes.